Warning, Caffeinated Conquest features adult nerds using adult language. Seriously, don't say we didn't warn you.
So you die to humanity, you lose a dot of conscience. And go ahead and talk amongst yourself.
Oh man. Carlo, I'm sure people have.
You know what? Multiple personalities. You believe that Pepe Warhol is now another part of you. It's funny to think that the shock of seeing this fractured his mind, but...
It's like, oh shit. This is how artists roll.
Like Pepe Warhol like doesn't see him that way, but then or Pepe Warhol sees him this way, but then like Murphy P.O. doesn't see me this way.
You did what?
You don't remember?
Yeah, I was sucking this guy's.
Shot the guy on the head.
Carlo, I understand. This is a night of drugs, dick sucking, and blood.
Go away,
But I think we should get the fuck out of here before.
You want to back at me?
There's some people who probably heard this shit.
Let me get some clothes first, because I am, as you see, not addressed right.
I'm going to check if there's a window we can escape through the back. As I go back to the bathroom to see if there's a window.
Probably not in these really shitty motels. There's like one window out the front. There's another window that has like the AC, and then the door.
You have to go out the AC window.
I mean, it all faces the courtyard.
Is
There's a pool in the courtyard.
Is there a light outside? Are there lights under the doors?
Yeah.
Is this place pretty well lit?
Mm.
Okay.
Put a blanket over yourselves, run out, just pretend to be ghosts.
That's when my real goes. He's like, "You damn kids, go back inside and sleep."
Goddamn kids sucking dicks. Oh man, I wonder if he'll do it again, right? And then like the amount of people who will take in homosexual prostitutes just goes down because there's somebody just biting people's dicks.
No one trusts them anymore.
Carla, I don't know where you're going to find clothes. Maybe this businessman has some extra stuff, but we need to get the fuck out of here.
Also, that by the way, that botch triggers your other derangement of hysteria.
You're just going nuts.
I have hysteria?
Yes, I gave you hysteria.
When you killed the cop, I think.
When did he end up getting hysteria?
Is it when he killed the cop, or whenever?
I don't remember.
I haven't watched a humanity roll ever.
I know I gave you hysteria.
Weren't you thinking of giving him hysteria?
No, I gave him. I think it was OCD.
Hysteria it is. What does hysteria do?
Hysteria. A person in the grip of hysteria is unable to control her emotions, suffering severe mood swings and violent fits. When subjected to stress or anxiety, this definitely qualifies. Hysterical kindred must make frenzy checks whenever subjected to stress or pressure. The difficulties of these rolls are normally 6, increasing to 8 if the stress is sudden or especially severe. Additionally, any action that results in a botch causes the vampire to frenzy automatically. Wasn't technically an action, so you're safe.
Difficulties of frenzy.
But I will make you make you do a frenzy roll.
Sweet. The difficulty is reduced by 2 for being on heroin.
Okay, well that particular facet of mechanics will come into play. Life-threatening situation, less autonomous physical provocation, taste of blood, loved one in danger, outright public humiliation.
No, where does this fall?
I think this is. I'm gonna call this one a 4.
A 4?
Yep. So you're gonna roll your self-control instinct. You need 4s.
Oh, never mind. Difficulty reduced by 1.
Okay, so you need 3s.
And this is a. I'm sorry again.
Self-control instinct.
Bitch.
Looking for 4s. 9, 5, 3. Okay. So you are able to hold down the beast for 3 turns. But you can feel it bubbling up inside you. That
I'm like, oh, but that heroin. Ooh. Carlo, please, we need to get this shit together before we fucking flip out of here.
You're breaking character.
Oh, that's right. I need to find how you switch between Murphy and Pepe.
Is there a switch
There
whenever he sees dick?
He goes to take a piss, comes back as the other.
Yay, triggers.
You need to have like the horse blinders for your penis.
How many dicks do I see? Oh, under my eyes.
Whenever he sees Carlo.
Sit around. Hey, turn your hat back and forth.
Whenever he sees someone eating sausages.
The trauma that spawns this derangement fractures the victim's personality into one or more additional personas, allowing the victim to deny her trauma or any actions the trauma causes by placing the blame on someone else. So it wasn't Murphy Fierro who killed that guy, it was Pepe Warhol. Each personality is created to respond to a certain emotional stimuli. An abused person might develop tough as nails survivor personality, create a protector, or even become a murderer in order to deny the abuse she is suffering. In most cases, none of the personalities is aware of the others, and they come and go through the victim's mind in response to specific situations and conditions. When a vampire suffers this derangement, the storyteller and the player must agree upon how many and what kind of personalities develop, and the situations that trigger their dominance in the victim. Each personality should be relevant to the trauma that causes it. Not only is this personality distinct, but in the case of kindred, the different personalities might believe themselves to be from different clans and sires. Kindred with multiple personalities can manifest different abilities and even virtues for each of their personalities, but it's up to the storyteller's responsibility to determine the specific details.
Now it can be true. Pepe Warhol has the dot of politics.
So, did you envision Pepe Warhol as being a Ravnos?
Toreador. Who will eventually become Burbank.
I mean, you know what? Burbank Couture's accent was kind of Frenchy too, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Oh,
And Burbank Couture is obviously a made-up fucking name. I think.
What's going on here?
No, well, it's up to you. I'm not gonna do it without you, but I think that Pepe Warhol is now a Toreador, so I'll give you another sheet for Pepe. And I think we've just given birth to Burbank Couture.
Oh man, we're gonna need to get the wig.
I have the wig, it's in my bag.
What is my trigger?
Oh, damn it, that's right.
It has to do
It
with
should
the
be
trauma,
phallic
right?
things.
Right.
Man,
Phallic things.
I feel like Inkheart. Everything I write just.
It comes back to you.
Wait, what? What happened?
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Inkheart or read the book? Anything the guy writes, was anything he writes or anything
he read.
Anything he read comes to life. Just Xavier, everything he thinks of and makes into a video is now coming to life to haunt him.
I'm going to say reprehensible actions. Anything that would cause a humanity roll.
So like when I pull out a gun, I'm like,
No,
Murphy?
You can pull out a gun. You can pull out a gun to defend yourself. But if you harm an innocent,
Or stick a finger up a cat's ass.
if you do something reprehensible that you don't want to deal with, you switch to the other one to become the other one.
okay.
And then you can do it as him.
Matter of fact, I will even allow Pepe Warhol or Burbank Couture to not be addicted to heroin. Now, if you switch back to Murphy Fierro, you're going to be Jones.
Fix.
Huh?
So Pepe Warhol, my alternate identity, becomes the real identity of Burbank Couture.
This is getting really confusing. Murphy's fake persona makes a fake persona that takes over and becomes the real persona of the fake persona.
No, Murphy and Pepe Warhol are now individual personas in your mind. Okay, you switch between. I was just maybe making the suggestion that perhaps Pepe Warhol changes his name to Burbank Couture.
I am okay with that. I'm just trying to figure out how it makes sense as far as like how this proceeds. And the way I was thinking of it was that, like, you know, Murphy really thought that Pepe, or he didn't think that Pepe Warhol was an alternate identity. He just he made up that character to go along. And then Burbank Couture is like the real deal of what Pepe
I am the two Pepe.
I am too Pepe.
It's basically up to you, but what happened was when you killed that guy, something inside you snapped. You've been burying all of these terrible, terrible actions and hurting people and hurting cats just to put yourself forward, that eventually it just became too much. And at a certain point you had to say, it wasn't me, it was Pepe Warhol. And that little fragment that snapped just became Pepe Warhol. In your mind, Pepe Warhol is now an independent entity.
I need to catch that bastard.
How much XP do you think I've given out over the course of the Chronicle, if you had to ballpark it?
I actually have that written down.
You wonderful, beautiful motherfucker.
That's more than 15.
You've given a total of 26.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You have 26 XP to outfit
Burbank Couture.
or Pepe
Are you
Warhol.
gonna do character creation?
Like
Just
sit down.
raw.
I'm gonna
Pepe's
go
more
with
social.
making this character into like he breaks, it goes silent. I'm sitting there, and I realize that to get away from the killer who is Murphy Fierro, I become another person, and now I am. I don't know if you guys are okay with me becoming Burbank Couture, or should I stay with Pepe World?
I mean, it's up to you, Bob.
I know it's up to me, but as far as the team goes, does it make sense?
I don't think anyone has an opinion.
No.
I specifically fractured you because you had this alternate identity that you've been relying on so much.
No, yeah, that makes sense. It's the whole Burbank and we're just maintaining Pepe World thing. That's what
I think I want to change him.
Pepe is still your fake identity, but your mind starts believing.
Pepe might think Pepe is a stupid name.
Like, it's hard to
so small, so limiting. It could be more.
I'm a Toreador. What is this Pepe shit? Okay. Alright, whatever. Alright, cool.
It's up to you, Bob. I'm just throwing out something.
No, I can't.
I can't see my folio is not on the chair over there. Okay, I will hook Bob up with a character sheet at the end of the session.
Cool. I turn to you and say,
Burbank is back.
Banksy, bitch.
this looks like one of these things I did back in Prague. I mean, I think we should really get the fuck out of here. The police would not appreciate this type of activities.
Are you a cop? No, okay, sounds good.
Pepe's not.
Are you sure?
I was gonna go check the closet real quick and just see if there's a suit or anything in the closet.
There is
Or
a suitcase. He has not unpacked his suitcase yet.
Yeah, I'll just take the suitcase and just book it.
Okay.
All right. We go on.
Little did you know, he was actually a secret agent.
You just killed a Russian spy.
So how do I go back to Murphy?
Same penises.
When you do something reprehensible.
So it switches no matter what I do if it's reprehensible.
What do you think an appropriate trigger would be?
No, I meant the reprehensible action. I'm just saying
Pepperoni.
Actually, you know what? That's a good point. If Pepe Warhol stood as Murphy's alternate identity, but that it fashioned itself into Burbank Couture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then there would have to be something that would draw the Murphy out.
Yeah, what draws the Murphy out?
When
It's
someone's
somebody
trying to say
thinking they're better than
yeah,
you.
and you're just like,
Let's tear your wig off.
what did you say?
Somebody incorrectly
you wiped
making
the
Italian
lipstick
food.
off.
I fucking love it. All right.
You stick the heroin in your arm. You think you're better than me?
All right.
I would also say maybe drugged. Maybe if he sees heroin,
Yeah.
that might pull Murphy out too.
Like needles or drugs or anything like that.
Or
So
small
drugs in
animals.
your
Oh my god, that's gonna fuck Betty up so bad.
Who is this Murphy?
Carlo, let us get the fuck out of here, please. As I look out the door and see if anyone's watching our front door.
I mean, everybody's looky-loos. They're calling people on the phone.
I look out what the fuck is going on out here? I heard some noises.
The noises came from your room.
Perhaps
What
next
happened in
door. I have no idea. I heard the noises as well. Perhaps they are next door.
The guy next door is just like, no.
Yeah, the guy next door is looking at you.
I heard a cat squeal over there a couple minutes ago. I guess I would have heard that, but yeah.
Yeah, didn't somebody say something about a druggie?
Yes, he was in the room down there. I point to my apartment that's creaked open where I left it.
Okay.
The dead cat corpse.
in the fucking bathtub.
Perhaps
Or would
we
it be?
should- Perhaps it is go investigate people while me and Carlo.
You know my real
fucking
name
take
is?
Did you
off.
drop his name?
What? We don't drop it. We fucking take off.
Does Burbank even know his name?
No, does the Burbank talk in third person though? The Burbank says.
I really need to get into this character.
Yeah, but then could tell. You can rewatch the video anytime you want.
Alright. I watched it.
What have I done?
You wrote the suggestions down. I fleshed that character out. I feel just as responsible for this.
So if he develops split personality, does he become Chad Posen?
Oh my god.
I
I
leave.
am a petty god.
Whether Carlo Martino follows me or not.
Yeah, follow. Oh, yeah.
With the suitcase.
Yeah.
Suitcase full of clothes, probably drugs, maybe a gun.
A bunch of severed hands.
It's the other. I killed.
Okay, so you guys flee the motel.
Traveling dildo salesman.
Back to you guys. You guys are at Griffith Park.
I always knew never to trust anything named Griffith.
That is what it's called, right? I'm not just.
No, yes, Griffith Park is in LA.
I'm cleaning myself as best as I can.
Now, you do know that where there's one, there's many when it comes to werewolves, and
I'm assuming we're no closer to thinking of where the gangrel origin might be.
should be anywhere.
Anyways.
Now, actually, I'll give you an intelligence politics roll.
I was gonna check if I had politics.
Go ahead.
No, that's stupid. I don't have politics.
Oh.
I have intelligence.
Are you gonna be under the park because it's so damn popular? It's the basement.
2 successes, a 10 and a 9.
If, with your gangrel lore, if relationships with leeches are especially sour right now, she might have booked the area. Also, who knows? There's nothing to suggest one way or the other. But Gangrel can get close to werewolves. She might have even been the one that killed the elder and took the fetish. So she might be laying low away from them for now.
This is the note I'm leaving on the dead body, by the way.
Oh, goddamn. Can
To
I read
whom
it
it
out
may
loud for
concern.
the,
Oh, yeah,
for the
sure.
audience? Dearest werewolves, we wanted to talk this through. We really did. But you all decided to attack us unprovoked, I may add, when we tried communicating verbally. Why? We wanted to return your fetish to you, but now, fuck you. Do you assume because we are, what is that, used? Cursed? Cursed as we are, often against our will, that we wish to be what we are, and that you have the right to impose your will upon and kill us, then you are foolish and ignorant. Some of us simply to pass the shambles of our lives in peace. Unlike you, although, we have some honor. It is our disgusting leech of a prince who seeks to manipulate you against us, those he is meant to protect. But I suppose you all enjoy being puppy puppets for a vampire prince. Enjoy being at the behest of Prince Don Sebastian. Best wishes, Murphy Fierro!
I'm just folding that and tucking it in the headless woman's shirt.
Beautiful.
Fantastic, Josh. Fantastic.
I just need to increase the legend of Murphy Fierro to continue to promote and provoke
Okay.
the anarch movement.
I'll leave that for now. I'll get it.
He's more of a symbol now than anything.
If anything, people are gonna think that Murphy took down werewolves.
Holy shit.
You're gonna be OP.
I mean,
Murphy has got it right.
I mean, he did.
I mean,
We all know you did.
Yeah,
We know.
Josh and I will know that you didn't.
that's fine. As long as the anarch.
And now, is Burbank Couture gonna know to fear me? Or is he gonna try to be like, oh,
Or does Burbank think Murphy killed them?
That Murphy, he is a monster.
Always running around, setting things on fire. How I'm becoming.
I will explain to Mr. Byrick Asham, like, if relations are this sour with the werewolves, I highly doubt she's going to be here.
Well, I got what I wanted then.
Oh, as well, it was rather delicious. It came at a very high cost. I'm picking up the dead Mexican wolf and taking it with me
Okay.
as I restart the trolley.
So.
I didn't get in.
Oh, well, obviously waiting for Butter.
No, you guys are good. Where do you want to go now?
You guys should sleep. Like right now.
In the trolley.
The other idea is maybe the Nosferatu knows where she went. Unless you have any better ideas to track her.
Well, I would have no idea where the Nosferatu Warren is, and I mostly trust the rest of my coterie with that.
Right, but
As to finding out where she is. I said mostly. You went with him.
Yeah, that's 1 to 3.
4 now?
Well, it's been split even further. Xavier is by himself with an NPC, technically.
This is the second time that Adam has dragged me into it.
Yes, let's blame Adam.
He didn't have to suck dick.
I'm the real Murphy Fiero.
However, to be fair,
All he had to do was ask about Murphy, and the fat guy would have pointed him, but...
Why didn't you just embrace him?
He could have just waited at the fuck.
You could have just vamped the guy.
Embraced. Why would I want another goddamn vampire?
I don't know.
But it'd been funny because he would have had an erection and it would always be there.
I've had an erection for 87 years.
It's hell on earth.
I can't be around low tables. I just knock everything down.
I gotta cart it around.
You were saying that the idea would come to me that I might know where the Nosferatu would know where the Gangrel Primogen is.
The Nosferatu might, unless between the two of you have any other ideas to track her down. Animalism has been doing wonders fucking today, so...
I do not have animals. What would I have to do to have a vague idea of where the Nosferatu Warren might be? Obviously, I know it's hidden, and it's probably in the sewers.
Yep. You have as much to go off of as they did.
But there's crocodilators down there.
That's true. And Nagaraja. Which is just really a crocodilator with legs.
Killer Croc?
Killer Croc's down there too.
It's okay. Batman's protecting us.
Batman is in the world of darkness. You guys are fucked. You know what?
He's
If
a hunter.
Huh?
He's a hunter.
If I ever really wanted to do like one of those really super nerdy fucking crossovers, like a Red Rain Chronicle might be kind of fun. I don't think I could bring myself to disrespect the world of darkness like that. Not that I don't love Batman.
Is that the one where Batman becomes a vampire?
Yeah, he gets bit by Dracula, and then in the second one, well, I don't tell you what happens, but I enjoyed it.
What if we get punished?
I don't know. Batman might come here.
No, I need to lick my wounds, so to say, Mr. Byergash. Do you have any ideas?
Nosferatu generally are underground,
For good reasons.
as they don't like to be seen by the public eye. Other than that, I'm as aimless as you are.
Now, I don't have Montreal by Night handy, so I'm mostly going off memory, but I do believe there was a Nosferatu among the Sabbat librarians. If you might have gotten to know him and that you think any information derived thereof might spark an idea.
Is there intelligence politics that I might be able to think of where people might meet a Nosferatu for the means of acquiring information?
At least.
That's a good roll intelligence politics. And
Is this problem solving?
yes.
This is a problem in itself.
My two guns are named problem solving.
One of your many pairs? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Well, you're not getting another free dot, so don't worry, Xavier.
Could that slowly just become Camarilla lore?
You happen to know that there's a guy who makes his haven in.
The Lucky Star Hotel.
This is a businessman.
See, where would be a good place to meet a contact?
A motel.
He makes his haven in the upper reaches of a building that was never finished in downtown LA. And
To this day it remains.
apparently, most of the vampires that are looking to barter information can get a hold of him there by just poking around. Apparently, he's a go-between between the Warrens and the upper levels. You also know that Drusilla, the Primogen, is originally from the deserts of New Mexico. She might be comfortable in the desert.
Thanks for letting me know.
Just like, oh yeah, I probably should have told him that.
You call. What's the Scottish guy's name?
Flanagan.
I knew that's the first name that I went to too.
McNeil.
I went Flanagan. No, Macbeth.
Macbeth is Scottish.
You call McNeil. You're like, I think I figured out where the Nosferatu is. Tell Jibril. Thank you.
I have one last contact we might be able to hit up before the night is over if you're interested.
I'm no quitter.
I guess we're packing up in the car we came in. I'm putting this wolf in the back of the trunk. I'm gonna skin it later. Or have somebody do it for me.
Alright, you got it.
Can you keep it from bleeding?
The wolf, we drink it.
Well, is it drained? Oh.
I drank the wolf, you drank the headless woman.
Oh. Alright. In that case, it is almost 3 in the morning. I will go ahead and call it there. How much experience have you guys earned tonight?
We fought werewolves.
Yeah, you guys.
They murdered a poor man trying to get his penis off.
That's -1 XP.
I used animalism.
But it was funny.
Yeah, but it.
That's the most funny.
Yeah, we'll call it funny.
Jibril went to a graveyard.
That's not my fault.
I am not. I'm feeling generous. I will give each of you 4 XP. And now, dear viewers, to explain the situation to you, hold on. I have recently played in a very enjoyable Roll20 New World of Darkness game with one of my friends, Ted Pick, who is the storyteller. And he has a house rule that I would like to use. In that, the group as a whole gets to pick one person to reward with an additional XP. And again, it could be for making the group laugh, could be for making the best decisions, could be for making whatever you guys want. You guys need to decide. So who gets the extra point tonight?
Adam did take one for the team.
But he tanked 2 werewolves.
That's true. That's actually pretty Lisa.
Also, Adam put himself in that position.
Adam,
But he kept
Adam, you
going.
should.
I think $25 something, yeah.
You should lose an experience.
By the way, you agreed on $30, so
Okay.
you left $5 behind.
No, okay, that's all good.
You're just like, damn it!
I think Byrick fucking rolling 20 dice for a bullet was pretty crazy.
That was nuts.
Josh, you say Byrick as well? What is your nominations?
I like the way he kept going.
It's respectable but condemnable at the same time.
Leave the
Why would you subject everyone to this?
double jump unfinished, guys.
Mama didn't wage no quitter.
Mom spaghetti.
Who do you vote for, Adam?
Well, is there a rule we can't vote for ourselves, or we have to vote for somebody else, kind of thing?
I think it
Yes, there's not a rule in place that says
It's
you
like,
have to vote
because
for
it sounds
someone
kind
else.
of like douchey, like.
Do you want to make a case for yourself?
I can't handle 2 werewolves, but like I know we can handle the.
We haven't seen him try to handle 2 werewolves yet.
Just giving the saddest fucking double hand job.
And like, okay, you don't have a penis in Kranos form, right? But like, Glabro and Hispo maybe.
Red Rocket.
I think that so far that what is it? 2 votes for Byrick and 2 votes for.
You gonna make a case for yourself?
Oh.
Byrick, how do you feel?
Charlie, I want you to have the XP.
Alright, I need a tiebreaker.
We've already all voted.
Oh.
We all voted.
Well, Tom
has a vote.
Does Tom want to do a roll off? Or
Actually, it was actually decided that way last night, so.
Well, no.
You know what?
If Tom votes, then Tom still has a vote.
I mean, can you just give them both?
That's not in the spirit of the rule, Xavier. It's 1 extra XP. I'm gonna give
It's
it
a
to
made-up rule.
Tom gets it because, well, you did. Hang on.
Yeah, you're the one that cut to black.
Wait a minute. Wait, I'm just saying. There are 5 of us, so there is a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
There's 2 for him. He can vote for himself.
Fine. No. The rule is 1. 1.
So
I'm gonna. You're the tiebreaker, Tom. You can't vote for me.
are you want to do a roll off now?
Or you can vote for someone who isn't you or him.
I vote for Bob, but specifically Burbank.
Only Burbank gets the XP.
We all vote for Boba.
Anybody wish to change their vote?
I'm sticking with it.
I'll vote for Adam.
You vote for Adam?
Yes. All right.
You get 1 XP, you fucking monster, for turning my campaign into that.
In a world full of demons and shape-shifting monsters, truly you are the thing that sticks out the most.
Well,
How much XP?
he wasn't the thing, huh?
How much XP?
4.
You get 4. Everybody gets 4 except Adam gets 5.
We're in LA. Lucifer literally walks among us. But you, Adam, tonight, you.
Congrats, Adam. Do you feel like you earned it?